Are you a Filipino and would like to travel with your parents and sponsor them through their visa application? If you want to know more about it, then stay tuned because this video is for you. Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. It's me again, C, and for today's video, pag-uusapan natin kung paano i-sponsor ang ating parents sa pag-a-apply ng tourist visa. Okay, so ang main topic natin today is pag-a-apply ng tourist visa. Yes, so if you're looking to apply for a student visa, marriage visa, then this is not the right video for you. Hindi ito ang topic natin today. Stay tuned kasi pag-uusapan natin kung paano at ano ang mga requirements na kailangan nyong isubmit. Ano nga ba ang chances na ma-approve ang tourist visa mo pag meron kang sponsor? Sponsor actually has two types. First is pag meron kang kakilala or relatives doon sa bansang pupuntahan mo. That's the first type of sponsor. So second type of sponsor is that kung yung tao na yon is makakasama mo sa pag-travel dun sa bansang pupuntahan mo. Okay, so pag-usapan natin yung unang type ng sponsorship. So, mas madali actually yung kasama mo ang parents mo na mag-travel dun sa bansang gusto nyong puntahan. So, first is, kung magkakasama kayo sa isang country, mas madali siya actually. Kasi in my case, so this is based on my personal experience. I went with my mom in the UK in February. And nag-apply kami in different centers. Kasi I am based here in Dubai, in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. And yung mother ko, she's based in Manila. So, nag-apply siya sa Manila and ako dito sa UAE. First thing that you need to know, we don't have any relatives in the UK. And purely tourism lang talaga yung purpose namin to travel. First thing that you need to do to apply for a tourist visa is to check for an authorized center sa bansa na nasaan kayo. So, dito sa UAE, meron kaming VFS and in Manila, may VFS din. So, I've gone through the VFS website and it turns out na i-route kanila sa UK website. So, iba-iba ang processing guys per country ha. So, sa UK, ganito ang process nila. Though partner sila with VFS, you still have to process the entire application through the UK visa website. So, there are some Schengen countries naman like France, the Netherlands, Germany na ida-download mo lang yung application form from VFS website and then i-collate mo lang all the supporting documents and you just have to go sa VFS and submit all the documents. So, magkakaiba siya. In applying for UK tourist visa, it's actually quite different than applying for Schengen visa application. Bakit siya iba? So, you have to thoroughly check talaga sa VFS kung ano yung steps in applying for tourist visa. So, for UK, you have to go through the entire application process sa UK website. So, kailangan mo dun i-fill out yung application form and dun ka na rin magbabayad ng fees. So, ano ang kinaibahan niya sa pag-a-apply ng Schengen visa? Kailangan mong i-upload lahat ng supporting documents mo through the website. Yes, through the website siya, guys. So, kailangan i-collate mo na lahat ng documents mo, supporting documents, and then you just have to upload it sa VFS website. So, once you've completed the first steps, then they will give you access to upload all your supporting documents. So, it's actually much easier for me kasi you don't have to print all your documents. Alam mo yon, yung hindi mo na kailangan pagdaanan yung mga printing issues, mga ganon. You don't have to spend that much. So, you just have to upload it. But yun nga, kailangan clear yung documents and make sure that it's original. So, it's either like you scan it and then you upload it. And like sa Schengen, yes, punta ka ng VFS and then you submit all your documents with them. So, mga ganito kakapal, especially pag may sponsor ka. Talagang ang daming papers na kailangan mong i-print. So, I sponsored my mother for the visa application, though it's not fully like sponsor kasi my mother has all the documents required naman. It's just that I just feel like I wanted to support the application kasi nga magkaiba kami ng country na pinag-applyan. So I want them to really know na magkasama kami na magta-travel. So I don't want them to think na she's traveling alone or she's gonna just live there in the UK and not come back. So gusto kong malaman nila na kasama talaga niya ako na mag-travel. Ano-ano nga ba yung mga documents na kailangan yung i-upload or i-prepare as a primary applicant? So, sa primary applicant muna tayo. So, first, of course, the personal identification, birth certificate, make sure it's PSA, then proof of address, proof of residency, such as tenancy contract, or barangay certificate na nandun yung exactong address na nagmamatch sa application form nyo, copy of your passport, then moving on dun sa mga booking details. So, hotel booking, flight itinerary, and your travel itinerary also, that will support the entire application. So next is actually your financial documents. So first is your bank statement. For Philippine application, as far as I know, 3 months lang, either 3 months bank statement, and meron kasi kayong tinatawag sa Pinas na bank certificate. Yon, dito kasi sa UAE, iba, wala kaming bank certificate, bank statement talaga. Yung sa mother ko, ang kinuha namin is bank statement, though nag-issue rin sila ng bank certificate, which is good kasi it will show the monthly maintaining balance. So, yung average balance mo every month. So, maganda siya kasi at least makikita nila kung may flow of money dun sa account mo. Yung copy of passport and previous visa, kung meron kang approved na Schengen visa, Japan visa, Korean visa, US visa, mga ganon. Isama mo na yun dun sa application. Isang PDF mo na yan. Tapos, ano pa ba? Cover letter, guys. Cover letter. So, kung first time mo magta-travel, or you want to apply for a multiple entry visa, much better if you have a cover letter. I am personally a fan of cover letter kasi mahilig talaga akong magsulat or ano talaga ng story, mga ganon. So, they're reading it actually. They're reading the cover letter. So, kung gusto mo talagang masupport yung application mo, go. Prepare a cover letter. Ano nga ba ang mga supporting documents kung hindi na nagtatrabaho ang iyong mga parents? So, just same with my case, my mother is not working anymore. She's retired. And we have submitted several documents to support her financial stability. So, ano-ano nga ba yun? First of all, so my mother has her own bank account. So, meron naman siyang magandang flow ng money doon sa bank niya. So, wala kaming naging issue sa bank statement kasi nakapag-request siya ng bank statement and bank certificate. Also, so kung yung parents nyo is merong mga ari-arian, they own a land or a car or kung ano-ano man, so yun, kung i-scan nyo lang yung proof na sila yung owner nun, and then that serves already as a supporting document. Kung ikaw ang mag-i-sponsor sa parents mo, tapos kasama ka nilang mag-travel, you can also upload your personal documents doon sa VFS website. Yes, kaya yun yung convenient niya. Sobrang happy ako kasi we don't have to print the document. So, ang ginawa ko is I uploaded my personal passport, our proof of relationship, which is my PSA birth certificate, na yun nga, na anak niya ako and she's my mother. And then next is also my NOC, my NOC salary certificate with your salary, where you're based at, which country, and your approved leaves. So, kailangan din nilang makita yon. And then, next is, I uploaded also my previous visas. I uploaded my tenancy contract kung saan ako nakatira. Then, we uploaded also my mother's previous visa. Kasi, lagi siyang nandito na sa UAE. So, in-upload din namin yung mga Dubai visa niya. So, as a proof na, yun nga, na nagta-travel na talaga siya frequently. Nag-upload din ako ng bank statement ko. I uploaded my bank statement to my mom's application. And my tickets also, I uploaded it. So, yun, mostly kasi yung sa hotel bookings namin, pangalan namin pareho yung nandun. So, it's much easier for me talaga. And another thing is that, yun nga, cover letter. So, nagsulat kami ng cover letter wherein magkasama kaming magta-travel. So, my mom is just talagang currently enjoying na lang, ganon. So, kailangan yung sabihin sa kanila na mamamasya lang talaga. Kung ang parents nyo naman, guys, sa Pilipinas is meron silang sariling bangko. So, madali lang siya actually magpasa. So, you just have to request for the bank statement or bank certificate kahit wala silang ITR. Mas madali siya kasi iniisip talaga nila is nagre-relax na lang talaga yung mga magulang nyo and they just wanna spend, you know, the rest of their life traveling and enjoy after the retirement. So, mas madalas talaga high chance na na-approve talaga ang mga visa nila. So, I suggest take out your parents and let them travel. travel, let them see the world, and let them enjoy life. Moving on to the other type of sponsor. So, yung isa namang klase ng sponsor is kung meron kayong relatives or meron kayong friends, closest friends na nakatira or resident doon sa bansang pupuntahan nyo. That's the other case naman. So, for example, if you're gonna stay into their house, so kailangan nyo ng proof of residency. As far as I know, depende kasi din siya sa country. So, it's either they need to provide you the invitation letter. Kailangan nila mag-provide the invitation letter along with the proof of residency, mga ganon. So, usually, depende sa bansang ina-applyan nyo, meron na silang format ng letter of invitation. Pero kung wala man, mag-research na lang kayo sa Google, nandun lang yun. So, mga basic documents na kailangan nyo din ipasa kung meron kayong sponsor who's living in that country, are their personal IDs, kung ano yung proof of relationship ninyo. So, main document to prove it is PSA birth certificate, photos, if you want to attach it as well, cover letter, kung gusto nyo isulat doon kung paano kayo naging relatives or kung paano kayo nagkakilala ng tao na yon. Aside from that, they may have to provide you their residence visa, yon, a copy for you to be able to upload it and support your application as well. One thing I've noticed lang talaga sa pag-a-apply na itong tourist visa application is that if you're invited or sponsored by your parents or siblings, relatives, mas madali or mas malaki yung chance mo talaga na ma-approve ng tourist visa. Why? Kasi mas reliable siya and mas madali mo siyang ma-approve by just providing birth certificate and also your photos. This entire visa application might seem complicated for you, but it's not. It's not. You just have to thoroughly check all the documents required, and as long as you comply with it, I think it's gonna be smooth and easy. Yung sa mother ko, yung application niya, it's very, very smooth, thank God. Wala kaming naging issue. Ang bilis lang din niya nakuha yung visa niya. It was actually delivered to our house. Again guys, iba-iba ang pag-a-apply ng tourist visa. Depende yan sa country. Kasi sa Japan naman, it's actually much easier. Ang dami kong nakikita na sobrang dali nilang mag-approve pagka may sponsor ka sa Japan or meron kang kasama na pupunta sa Japan na i-sponsor mo or i-sponsor ka. They just have to provide their bank certificate and yun nga, yung sponsor of guarantee. Na letter yun siya stating na they're sponsoring you and they're your guarantor throughout your travel. So it means they're gonna support your expenses. Ngayon, it's the other way around naman kung ang parents mo is living with you here in the UAE or in Dubai. So kapag ang visa nila is under you, they don't have to provide their personal documents such as like the financial documents, proof of residency, mga ganon. Syempre, kailangan lang yung mga passport copy nila, birth certificate, and everything. Pero all the financial stability documents is coming from you, which is yung sponsor nila. So, dito kasi sa UAE, pag ikaw ang sponsor nila, so pangalan mo ang nakalagay sa visa nila. So, sa'yo talaga manggagaling lahat ng documents like yung bank statement, mga tenancy contract, hotel booking normal, flight, everything, yun, kailangan nyo pa rin siya ipasa. Pero mas madali na lang in terms of the financial document. So, kung meron mang kulang sa application nyo, usually, tatawagan nila kayo after nyong masubmit yung visa application. So, kung meron mang certain documents, you just have to follow up and submit it to them or to the center. So, yun lang guys. Follow nyo lang maigi yung application process. Basahin yung maigi. Make sure your application form is neat and all the informations are accurate. Then you'll have a successful visa application. I hope I was able to help you guys throughout this visa application process. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Feel free to comment down below. I'm happy to help, so just let me know guys. And please subscribe to my channel, like this video for more updates. Bye-bye!